Sideshow customer service, are you getting satisfaction or the shaft? Let's talk it out. Hi guys, welcome back to the Sanctuary. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Please hit that notification bell. And let's talk about this. So you order this new premium format from Sideshow. You're very excited. You wait a year for it to arrive. You open up the box. You're like brimming with enthusiasm. And it's got wonky eyes. Eyes looking in two different directions. Or there's a paint chip. Or there's a problem of some sort that makes you frustrated. You spent a lot of money on this, it's a high-end collectible, and it's not perfect out of the box as it should be. So you contact customer service at Sideshow, you either call them, or you use their online chat feature, or you use their online form, and you contact them and say, hey, can I get a replacement? And you get kind of a stock answer. Let me give you an example. Harley, Hell on Wheels, came just a few weeks ago. Beautiful piece, love it. Totally wonky eyes. She's got one eye looking at me and one eye looking at some dude over there. So I contact Sideshow. I use the online form, and here's the response I get. Are you ready for this? We have taken the time to review these closely, meaning the photos that I sent them, and re-examined several in-house samples and possible replacements to determine the best possible solution for you. We noticed that if you look at the portrait straight on, the eyes will look incorrect. However, once you place the head on the statue and look at it from the intended angle and placement, the eyes achieve the desired effect. As such, any replacement we can provide you will be the same as your current piece. The last thing we would want is to send you an identical replacement that risks more serious damage during the shipping process. That said, if the piece does not match your expectations, you can request to return it for a refund per our 30-day product guarantee. Now, I saw that exact response shared by other collectors who had the same problem that I did. They had wonky eyes on one of the two portraits on Harley Hell on Wheels. They posted that to Statue Forum or Facebook and responded, well, I guess Sideshow isn't offering replacements for this piece. No! Don't think that. To me, that response that I got from, well, I won't say her name, but a very nice person from Sideshow customer service is merely the beginnings of a negotiation. This was clearly something that she had cut and pasted from someone above her. This is going to be our catch-all response to the wonky eye problem on Harley Hell on Wheels. So I can't feel bad for her. She's merely doing her job. But it's the beginning. She has lobbed this first response at me, and I can either say, oh, I guess they're not offering replacements, or I can pick it apart, I can respond, and most importantly, if you get anything out of this video, get this. Don't be a dick. I've been in customer service for years. I've dealt with all kinds of customers. As the person representing the business, if someone comes at me with guns blazing, they're not going to get very far. That whole thing about the squeaky wheel getting the grease, that's kind of BS. Because if you're the employee and someone's coming at you, like I said, guns blazing, you become defensive. You're not in a mode to help them. You want to get rid of them. You just want them gone. And that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to give them what they want. Often it means you're going to refuse them. Sorry, our policy is this, goodbye, get out of here. So approach them the way you'd want to be approached. I often begin my interactions with Sideshow by saying, I love this piece. I think it's awesome. But the eyes are looking in two different directions. So if I could get a replacement portrait, I'd very much appreciate it. That's how I begin. Then I get this sort of response from customer service, and I know, okay, I got to jump another step. I got to go a little further. So I look at their response, and I responded to the person, just to clarify, I'm only supposed to look at this statue from one angle. Is that what you're saying? That this 363 view is really only good from 1% view? That was my first point. My second point was, if this is the case, if there is a preferred angle to this statue, why doesn't my other portrait have the same wonky eye problem? The regular portrait has aligned eyes just the way I would prefer, and I think most people would prefer. It's just the exclusive portrait that has the wonky eye problem. If it's a preferred angle, shouldn't they both have that? That's my second point. My third point was, I had this same problem last year, or was it the year before, with the Wonder Woman premium format. And in that case, your returns department sent me photos of 3 possible replacements and let me choose. And that worked fantastic. I got exactly what I wanted. I've been very happy with that statue ever since. Could we possibly do the same for this statue? So I sent that off, and I got a new response, this time from a higher level individual in Sideshow's returns department. So I have escalated the problem, and I repeated some of the same arguments to him. We talked on the phone, and he approved my exchange. Not my exchange, actually, my replacement portrait, which is scheduled to arrive today. So there's a way to do it, and there's a way not to do it. Remember rule number 1, don't be a dick. That's important. Number 2, have reasoned arguments for why you deserve a replacement. And that's not difficult, really. You know, clearly, if you spend a lot of money, you expect a perfect statue. It's not unreasonable to say, hey, I think I need a replacement, and these are the reasons why, in a very reasonable, calm, professional manner. They're there to help people. They're there to provide customer service. So if you come to them with respect, you're going to get that back. That's, in most cases, how customer service works with most companies. It's certainly the way it works with Sideshow. I don't even care if they watch this video, because I think they'll agree with me. Just come at them with respect, tell them the problem, tell them what you hope will be the resolution, and 9 times out of 10, at least, maybe 99 times out of 100, you'll get satisfaction. You'll get what you need. Now, there are times, occasionally, when they just don't have replacements. Either there's been a problem with a particular statue to the point where so many people have had a problem, they've run out of replacements. So at that point, you do need to make the decision. Do I like this statue enough to keep it, even with the problems that I've recognized, or should I return it? You have 30 days to return an item to Sideshow for any reason. You don't have to have a reason. You can return it within 30 days. So that can be a tough call. You know, if the wonky eye problem had been on the regular portrait on Harley Hell on Wheels, and if they didn't have replacements, I probably wouldn't have kept it. I don't want Harley looking at another guy while she's looking at me. So I hope this video was helpful. I hate to see collectors accepting that first response from Sideshow saying we can't help when of course they can. So I encourage you to take those extra steps to get that customer satisfaction that we absolutely all deserve. As for me, I'll be back in a couple of weeks with a review of the Tweeterhead Cheetah. I'm looking forward to that. I think it's been delayed a little bit at the port, but it still should be here in a few weeks. Otherwise, I will see you on Facebook. Speaking of Facebook, if you haven't joined the Secret Sanctuary Facebook group, we're having way too much fun and we miss you. Please join as soon as possible. There is a link in the description of this video. Otherwise, I'll see you on Statue Forum. I'll see you on Facebook. I'll see you on Rogues Gallery Live. And take care of yourself, folks. Have a great day.